Hey, this is Reverend Reagan, and we are working on air conditioning today. And what I mean is, I am moving the air conditioner from the original, from the middle to the back bedroom. And then I am putting a new air conditioner in that I bought as a main. So, this is where I'm at right now. I finally just got this piece that I didn't know existed off the top. It was all butyl tape and dicord and whatever on. So got that off. We are going to move this back here to that back piece, so I got to take off that vent light on the outside and cut some more of that aluminum to make it fit. And then I've got a new Furrion 15.5K BTU air conditioner. And the big problem there is it requires like a 3.5-inch depth on the inside. So we Airstreams don't have that. We have 2.5 inches in the middle and about 2 inches on the sides. So we're having to rig this up a little bit. And so I will show you kind of how that's going to work, at least what my plan is. And I don't know if it'll work. It's something I saw somebody mention a possibility online. I haven't seen anybody do this yet, but we're trying to be the first, I guess, because I got a good deal on Facebook Marketplace for this Furrion air conditioner. It was new, but out of box. Somebody never installed it. So here in my mess of a garage, I'll show you. I've got the top cover to the Furrion, which this was broken, and if you read any reviews, pretty much all of these end up showing up broken because they're poorly packaged. So I'm going to have to kind of rig that up too, to get it to stay on top of my actual air conditioner. And so here's the AC unit. Here is my whatever you call that distributor on the inside. It is the LED version. It's got lights, and then it also uses a thermostat. So I have that. I've got my thermostat controller here and the inside of the air conditioner. And then somewhere around here, I've got the thermostat and all that kind of stuff. So that'll be nice. So here's my plan. To put underneath the base of the Furrion, we'll be using these, and this is just a rubber stable mat and 3/4 of an inch size, and I've cut those to like 17 inches, which is what I measured the outside of the rubber gasket that is on the air conditioner. So my plan is put one of these down with, of course I'm going to cut the hole out in the middle of the size of my hole in the ceiling, in both of these, and then I'm going to put some butyl tape on the bottom, lay one down, put butyl tape on the next one, lay the next one down, put this on top of that, and then hopefully that gasket will kind of smash down into that the way it's supposed to. It's going to lift it up a little higher, which I think this is a little lower profile than my original Coleman that I'm moving anyway, so I'm hoping that doesn't look too ridiculous. The other concern I have is if I'm going to have to stick something under the backside so that it sits flush. And I have a little extra of that stable mat there that if I needed to just use it as a way to prop up the backside, I can maybe do that. I don't know if that's going to work. I've never done anything like this before. So we're learning as we go, but we're going to give it a shot. Come along with me. Okay, I ended up with 14 by 14. I need 14 and a quarter. Front to back is 14 and a quarter, side to side is 14. So that's based on the new air conditioner. So I'm going to cut a 1/4 inch off the front here, and then we're going to copy it onto that one. And we're going to try and put this sucker on there. I don't know. This feels really high up off the top. And so I'm a little nervous about how high up this seems like it's going to be. Okay, hold my ladder. I feel like this is a great plan, don't you? This is gonna work. Oh, we almost lost it. That's how the professionals do it. Yeah. Just beast mode it. That's what you do. That's the wrong way. Let me get past the point where I kill myself. Just like it was written up. And that is how it's done. Okay, so this is going okay, but we gotta make sure it all works. And so far, so good. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I am so hopeful that this actually works well, because that would make my day. And we can share with other people how this works. Okay, we're in here. Inside Stella. And I'm gonna get you situated here. Okay, hopefully you can see good. There, now what we can do, hopefully, yeah, looks good, is we put this one forward. This gives us our connection. It's really nice. So, okay. Here's my concern. What I don't know, what I don't have is the video I just watched showed the controlling stuff all needing some 12-volt wires. 12-volt wires. And my concern is that I don't have. Like, here's my 110 to hook up to the air conditioner, but I believe I need 12 volt to power the thermostat. And then I'm going to need to run 4 wires to the thermostat from up here. So what I think I'm going to do is I am going to try and run up here along this rib inside of here, and then I can run those wires. Either maybe I'll do that, or maybe I'll just go all the way through and run them back up under here. But one way or another, I can run them along here all the way, and then I think I'll put our thermostat here. And the reason for putting it here is it won't be in the space of well, no, I don't think that's gonna matter, actually. I don't think it's the temperature sensor, I think it's just the control. So it doesn't even really need to go that far. Rethinking. We'll see what happens. All the same colors, except I don't have a purple, so I'm going to use white instead of purple. Okay, so here's what we're going to figure out. We've got it wired in just for now to the thermostat. Wired. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug her in. We're going to give it a shot. Let's see if it works. We'll go from there. This way. This way. All right. plugged in. Oh, there we go. Those are connected. All right. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Holy crap, it works! Yes! And it's cold! Hey, this is Reagan, and I wanted to give you a little info about the new Furrion chill air conditioner that I installed on our 86 Airstream. That's my dog. Come along with me. Our Airstream is a mess right now. The new Furrion chill AC. It's blowing cold air. I've got a little more to do covering with molding because I can't get through the ribs of the interior in order to run the cabling. So. And I'll do the same here, run molding down to have my thermostat. But wanted to kind of show you how it is. I also have in the back my old air conditioner that we moved back here that's on a separate 20 amp plug so that we can run these on 30 amp service and then an extra 20 amp. A couple things about the install with Furrion stuff is, again, I used a 3/4 inch stable mat in order to raise it up off the top so that there was enough room to install it with the controller, and that seemed to work pretty slick, and it's been watertight and working well. One thing I'm noticing, which is something I read some things about online with these Furrion units, is that yesterday I cranked it up. It's like 100 degrees here in Kansas City yesterday. Cranked it up, and when I came back later, it was not nearly as cold in the Airstream as I was hoping. You know, had it set to 70, and the problem is, actually, I'm going to show you this again. It doesn't always, like right now, it says it's 84 in here. That's probably close to right because it hasn't been working. But the truth is, it is getting that temperature inside the unit in that, I believe it's the return air, rather than at the thermostat. I think it was cycling off the compressor because you know, it said it was 73 or something in the Airstream, and it was not even close to that nice in there. So I found a website, and I'll post it in the description, of a place that made an extension for the temperature reading, so you can actually run the temperature sensor out of the unit and into the cabin of the camper, so that it will read the air temperature, not the return air or not the temperature that's inside. That to me is a bad design by Furrion, and I'm glad that's an option. So I went ahead and ordered it. It's about $40, which is probably a little more than it should be, but it's the only place I could find one. So I'm gonna try that and see, because I think the problem was, and I noticed it last night, the compressor wasn't always on, and it was still not down to 70, and yet the compressor was kicking on and off depending on how cold it thought that the air was. And so that's not great, because it's blowing cold air when the compressor's on, but it's kicking off on its own because it's misreading the air temperature. And like I said, that seems to be a common issue. So I'm hoping this extension replacement thing will make that better. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It looks good up there. It doesn't sit too terribly high. It's a little bit higher than the other one, but it's fine. Well, if you have any questions about the Furrion chill install on my 1986 Airstream, feel free to write a comment and ask a question. I'll answer whatever I can. I'm no expert. This is by no means an expert install. I'm learning all this stuff as I go, but at least wanted to give an example of this system being installed on an Airstream, and so if others want to give it a shot, I hope you will. But let me know how it goes for you, what your experience is, and like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right, thanks for watching.